Okay, good. New Year's. Hey, everybody. I'm driving, obviously, so I can't really look at you. Anybody got any good plans for New Year's? Let's see. Anybody got any good plans? Going out, bringing in New Year? I don't do anything like that anymore. I'm old. I'll be asleep before 12 o'clock. It's past my bedtime. I'm to tell you, trying to wait for a couple months to get on. I've had some crazy stuff happen at my house the last couple days. Crazy. First, I thought it was just me. Like I was imagining things. But after yesterday, there's something in my house. Something. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. Maybe I am going crazy. I don't know. But stuff has been happening that doesn't normally happen by itself. Stuff being misplaced. You sitting there, watch something just fall off of my counter. So it's weird. Hearing voices, not like in my head, but like I can hear people talk. It's like a low whisper. So my house may be haunted. My husband does not believe in ghosts. So he thinks I'm full of crap, that I'm going crazy. It's in my head. It's. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't even know if I believe in ghosts. I don't know. There's something in my house. I don't know what you want to call it. Ghost, a spirit. I don't know. Dead relative. I don't know. I don't know who it is or what it is. It doesn't hurt me or nothing like that, but it definitely makes itself known, especially since I've been remodeling. Ever since I started remodeling, weird things have been happening. I don't even know if it's here. I don't even know if you can see it. Oh no. I can't see my comments anymore. I don't know what to do. Oh no. Leave a comment. Now I can't. I can't even see anybody's comments. Can you comment something? Just type anything. Type a letter. I don't care. I can't see nothing. I just see a blank, like blank white. No, don't know. Has any has anybody ever had like a paranormal experience? My phone's gonna fall. A paranormal experience yourself? don't know even know what to do. Do I call a priest? Do I tell it to leave? My whole family has had weird experiences with paranormal stuff happening. My mother and father went to a graveyard to put flowers down for my dad's grandmother, I think. And that night they came home. It was Easter. That night they came home, and me and my brother were living at home still. And my brother sleeps in the garage, which is not really, it's connected to the house, but it's not really connected to the house. Well, that night he went to sleep and he always locks his door. So he went to sleep and he, like, half asleep, woke up and thought my mother was leaning over on him, like leaning over him. The door was locked. My mom couldn't get it in there if she wanted. Then his blanket flew off his bed, like it was halfway across the room. And my brother is like Linus from Charlie Brown. He's always got his blanket. And then he heard, like, across his bedroom floor. So he jumped up out of bed. We have Rottweilers. Went and got the dogs, put him in his room, and slept with the dogs in his room, like the dogs could help him. And he was a grown man. And my room was in the basement, and my son was just born. Um, and I was in the kitchen doing dishes, and I looked over and I saw a blonde haired woman going to my room, and I said, "Mom, don't wake him up. He just went to sleep." Well, 2 minutes later, my mom comes from her bedroom down. I swear a blonde-headed lady walked down them steps to my son. And then that night, and from that night on, I had a lamp that would turn on every night by itself. And my son's toys would start going off by themselves, just randomly. Finally, I just started saying, "Can you please turn the light off?" And it would. It would turn the light off. So I've never had anything really hurt me. So I don't know what to do. Like, this house is scaring me, though. I've been there for 4 years and nothing's ever, stuff's happened, but not how it's happening now. Like, now it's like not even trying to be discreet. Now it's just like stuff. I'll just sit there and watch, and something will fall off the counter. Like, wasn't on the edge, nowhere. And I'm like, it makes me look crazy. Because I tell my husband, "Did you see that?" It's like, "No, I swear something's going on." I'll look for my keys. I'll look for my keys for 20 minutes. And then there'll be 20 minutes later, they'll be somewhere I already looked. The first place I put them. Like, I know I looked there and they weren't there. I'll see out of the corner of my eye. I'll see shadows go past my face. My cats won't even touch the ground. It's like they're petrified of something. Like, my cats are like on top of me. So I don't know what the heck is going on in my house, but it's something. I guess I don't really care as long as it don't hurt me. I'll share it. I'll share my house with whatever, whoever. I call it my grandmother. Me and my grandmother were really, really close, and she passed away. Hi, and she passed away. So I'm, even if it's not my grandmother, I call it my grandmother. I'll say, "Wanda, is that you?" Me and my grandmother were thick as thieves. We were very, very close. So I pretend that it's her. It could be some old lady that lived there previously, but to me, it's her. Happy New Year. Do you have any plans for tonight? We're just talking about ghosts. My house is haunted. My stuff keeps coming up missing. Stuff gets knocked all over the place. My husband thinks I'm nuts. He's about to commit me to nut hell. Another thing, I feel This is going to sound crazy. You are going to commit me to a nut house. I know, I shouldn't lie. But this is the only time I get to myself. As soon as I step in the house, they start bothering me till the time I go to bed. So I'm almost home anyway. Um, but yeah. So my husband thinks I'm crazy. I feel like the static electricity in my house since I started remodeling. Like I could feel it. I could feel like my necklace cling to me. Stuff that shouldn't be magnetic is magnetic. Um, weird. Yes, probably weird. Like burst of scents I'll get. It's just it's strange. It's very strange, and I keep pretending like it's not happening, but it is. No, I don't have any plans. I'm old. I don't do anything. I watch the ball drop. I'm on the East Coast, so I watch the ball drop. New York, and then I'll switch it. Or yeah, I watch it drop in New York, and then I'll watch switch over to Vegas and watch it drop there too, if I'm awake. Oh, God, I remember when I was younger. I'm not that old. I'm turning 40. In a couple of days. Yay! I'm trying to hold on to my 30s as long as I can, though. But when I was younger, like I would go out all the time. But New Year's was a big deal. I would buy fancy dress. I would buy a fancy dress. I would go to parties and get drunk and just have a ball. Now I'm old. I don't have any friends. I don't do anything. I got kids. My daughter's old enough to go out and hang out, but she don't. She's a good girl. She she's a she'd rather read a book and stuff like that. She's not a partier. She's 18 and she is such a good girl. She really is. She's very good. Total opposite of me, her age. I was a wild child. I think I hit my peak in high school. Now I do nothing. Now I'm just mom and that's it. The boss at work and mom. That's it. But I'm almost good. But yeah. So there's definitely something in my house. I can stop my car now. Oh, Ohio. I've been in Ohio one time. My grandma, my cat. This is every day. This is what we do. But come on, kids. Come on. Come on. There's my cat. She comes and joins me in my car after work every day. Her name's Gizzy. She's a sweetheart. Yes, you want to say hi? Say hi, guys. Look. Say hi. Every day, same routine. Gizzy. Her name's Gizzy. She's a sweetheart. My baby. I can get her to talk to me. Watch. Giz. Giz. Gizzy. Come here. Look. Giz. Look. Come here. Look. You're not going to talk. Might go to work if I'm called because I need the money before my semester starts. Where do you work? What do you do? What kind of work? Oh, you like my cat's name? My little gizmo. What kind of work do you do? Get a butt in my face. What are you doing, kitty kitty? I work in a warehouse. Oh, I work I work for a gas and electric company. Come on, kids, get your butt out of my face. I work for a gas and electric company. I'm a full-time student, graduate December. Oh, next year from college? Graduate from college or high school? Well, semester, so I'm guessing college. What do you go to college for? I graduated, believe it or not, top of my class from two colleges, and I don't do either thing I went to school for. But I make a whole lot more money now. I run the whole program for gas and electric. I ain't bad at medical engineering, good money. A lot of time though. See, I went for medical and veterinarian. Um, invested a lot of time, a lot of money. I was really good at it, but I feel like I missed a lot. I missed my kids growing up a little bit. My daughter mainly. I felt like I was at work a lot and stuff like that. Now I fell into the greatest job in the whole world. Um, I work like 4 days a week, 2, 3 hours a day, and I make really, really good money. Really good money. So more money than I should make, honestly. But that's why I do these giveaways. If you I'll tell you something that I don't that nobody even really knows. Really. It's only one person here, so I don't care. You can listen to my story. At one time, I was homeless on the street of Baltimore with nowhere to live with a 4 year old little boy. And people would give me money and put me in hotels and look out for me. And my grandmother came all the way from West Virginia and found me. Baltimore City is pretty big. She found me in the city, like the street. How she did it, I have no idea. Like, I think God sent her. I don't know. But and that's what people I don't even know reached out and helped me and my son. So I like to give back to people I don't know. Mostly people I don't know. Oh, I blacked out. Like people I do know, sometimes they try to take advantage of you. People I don't know, I I feel like they're more appreciative. So if I have it, I always give. Me and my husband both. I give a lot of money to Children's Cancer, Hopkins Children's Cancer Center. I try to Christmas time, I try to find a kid or a family who need help. I don't have to know them. I don't care if I know them or not. Um, and me and my husband donate to them, make sure they have shoes and coats and stuff like that. Why is that beeping like that? Um, and that's why I give out like this is my money. I don't. It's nobody else. It's my money that I work for. Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right. People, people don't care about any each other anymore, which is horrible. It's horrible. People will rather take out their phones and videotape somebody in need or something than to help them. And that is heartbreaking. Like, absolutely heartbreaking. You'll see people see like a little boy getting beat up and then just pull out their phone and videotape it instead of stopping it, or a building being looted. Um, it's it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I don't understand. And now there's every time I turn around, there's parents killing their kids and abusing their kids. What? That's that's not okay. Like, I don't understand the world. And if I knew how the world was going to be, I would never have brought my kids into this world like this. It's so screwed up. Like, they'll never get to experience the stuff, the stuff that I got to experience, playing outside and just having friends, having real friends, friends that come knock on your door, and you go out and play till the streetlights come on and my mom's yelling for me to come in. I grew up in Baltimore City with the most amazing group of kids. I mean, amazing. I could not ask for a better childhood. Um, we ran around shoeless, played in the gutter, just regular kids being kids, you know? And like my kids will never get to experience that. And it's kind of sad. Like, I want my kids to experience that. That was the best thing ever, you know? Them kids, no matter what, I'm 40 years old now. And even if I don't see them all the time, there's a special place in each of our hearts for each other. You know? Sorry, my throat's really dry. And yeah, so you know, and people like now I have I don't have any friends really. I mean, I have associates, acquaintances. I have probably three friends. One's my little brother, one's my husband, and then my daughter. They are. I had a friend for 20 years who obviously wasn't my friend. Like I said, I work for a company. Um, Me and my husband basically created the program that we're in. Not created it, but made it smooth around the edges, adapted it to how it is. And people get jealous of other people's success. And I lost a friend of 20 years over jealousy. And that affected me majorly. So, so now I don't really trust anybody. If a friend of 20 years can stab you in the back like that, um, who needs enemies when you got friends like that? Yeah, yeah. So I enjoy I enjoy keeping small. Me and my husband are very close. Me and my brother are ridiculously close. Um, so I know my brother has my best interest. My husband has my best interest at heart. You know, I know they won't let nothing happen to me. They won't take advantage of me. Excuse me, and vice versa. So, and plus, I've been with my husband for 15 years. You kind of turn into one person, you know. But yeah, me and my husband, we're a team. We're definitely a team. You know, he picks me up when I need it, and I pick him up when needed. It's never, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's okay, I'll go do this, you go do that. Yep, 15 years. And he's 10 years older than me. So I turned 40 the 20th of January, and he turns 50 in July, July 28th. He's old. I'm training him in for two 25-year-olds. That's what I tell him. I'm training him in for two 25-year-olds. Oh, Oh no, what happened? She left me. I have no idea what that says. No, I'm at my house. I'm in my driveway. I'm in my driveway. I'm in my driveway. I know once I go in the house, I have to start doing stuff. I don't feel like it. Um, Goodness. No, I'm not stuck in traffic. You would know if I'm stuck in traffic. I get road rage with me cussing. I'm my husband won't even drive with me. He thinks I'm the worst driver in the world. He don't like any drivers. My he's in a past life or something. He must have been in a bad accident because he does not like driving with anybody. And he don't even have a license. Yeah, I'm like, tell me how to drive when you don't drive. I am good. How are you? Smoking a cigarette. Um, but yeah, like he will not drive. He is very picky about who he drives with, and he'll hold on to the whatever he can. I'm like, he's like, slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm like, I'm not even doing the speed limit. So I think he might have been in an accident or something in his past life. He is bad. Real then we start fighting. I start cussing him out because I'm like, oh, that was him right there. I start cussing him out because I'm like, oh, shut up. I know how to drive. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I hate when he tells me how to drive, though. I hate when he said, slow down. You're going to hit them. Red light. I can see, I've been driving since I was 16 years old. I'm 40. You know, I get car sick too if I'm in the back. If I'm in the back, I get car sick. Yeah, it doesn't matter who's driving. I feel like the car's swaying like this. Yeah, but if I drive the same road the same way that people were driving, I'm fine. But if I'm in the back, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, I have a giveaway still to do. I know it. I'm slacking. I've had a lot going on. I've had a lot going on. Stupid mask, man. Are mask mandatory where you are right now? Because I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I feel like I can't breathe. I don't right. Where's my lighter? I'm trying to get. I know. I know. I can't help it. I try to make it as fair as possible. I try to make it as fair as possible for my neighbors. Hear me talk. I try to make it as fair as possible. Hi, Joshua. How are you? Joshua, my house is haunted. That's what it originally started as. Everybody, Joshua, he is my co-creator, my fellow Jab squad member. He's awesome. He really is. He has other channels too. His videos are hilarious. So, Joshua, make sure you post your link in there so they can check out your videos with the birds. Joshua, are you doing anything for New Year's? Your time's different than mine too. Not by much though. Was it like an hour? Oh, my house is my house is I've been remodeling my house for a couple, maybe a month or two. Little stuff was happening prior to me remodeling, but now since I'm remodeling, all kinds of weird stuff is happening. All kinds of weird stuff. Like I'll put something somewhere and it's not there. I look for 30 minutes and I go back to where I originally started looking and then it's there 30 minutes later. Um, I physically watched stuff just, fall off of. I'm not really superstitious. I don't even know if I believe in ghosts. My husband does not believe in ghosts, but something is going on. At first, I thought I was crazy. I thought I was going crazy, but now I'm telling you, something is going on. Something is going on in my house. I've watched stuff fly off my counter. I've my cats are acting so weird. Like I don't know. It's weird. Um it feels like my floors feel like energy's running through it. Like you know how like if there's a loose wire or something in your house, radiation or something. Are you remodeling? So um the cats are maybe no, my cats are petrified. That's what my cats are petrified. I've had these cats for 5 and 6 years. Like the one that's in my car right now with me, like she is a trooper. She kills anything that moves. You know, mice, my son's hamster. um, but she is petrified. She's both of them are petrified. Um, I can feel like this energy. It makes my neck, my hair stick out like static electricity. It's bad. Like I can feel it in my feet. Like my hair starts sticking out. My necklace is my grandmother's remains. My necklace is my grandmother's remains. My necklace will go hang straight out like this. Like gravity doesn't do that. My husband doesn't believe in it either. He thinks I'm nuts. He thinks I'm absolutely nuts. I can hear like whispering. Like maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I need to go turn myself into a psych ward or something. Like it's so weird. I see stuff at my corner of my eye. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's strange stuff is happening. Like really strange. And I've been in denial for the last like month or so. But it's stuff is happening. My husband's like, oh, you just don't remember where you put your keys, or I'm like, I just checked there. I put my keys in the same spot every day, every day. I come in, I stick them in the bowl every day. I'll go to leave. Do not cough up a hairball in my car. Yes. Mm, nice. My cat sounds like she's dying back there. I hope it's my grandma. Are you better now? I guess not. Oh God, something else for me to clean up. My grandmother's remains of and my dad actually to me. I was born sister. Me and my grandmother are super, super close. super close. Like she was my mother had me at 16 years old when she was 16 years old. So I grew Kathy. So my grandfather was really old school. So my mom had to get married to my real father, who's a real piece of work. Um, but she got married to him at 16 years old. She still completed high school. I went to my mom's high school graduation. Um, but it didn't work between my mother and my real father, obviously, because he please my mother and my real father. For all kinds of reasons. Um, so I grew up in a house with all my aunts and uncles and my mother and my grandparents. So my grandparents were like my parents, and my aunts and uncles are like my siblings. Me and my uncle are only like 10 years apart, 10, 12 years apart. And so I was like one of them, you know? And we all have the same last name. My mom gave me her maiden name. So we were all Kendalls, you know? And it was nothing for us all to be together and my grandfather take us somewhere, and it's me, Michael, David, Billy, Stephanie, and Barbara. and and when both my grandparents had passed, my grandfather passed when I was 21, getting ready to turn 22. I was 9 months pregnant with my daughter Miranda, and that was very hard. He had ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, and that was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. So there's no cure for ALS. It's terminal illness. Oh no. I watched the strongest man I've ever known wither away to nothing, to nothing, to where he couldn't feed himself. What ALS is, it's a muscular like deterioration, deteriorate your muscles from the inside. It started in his toe and worked its way up. It gets to the point where you can't even cough up phlegm or anything like that. 1905, God, that was a long time ago. Yeah, that's what I think is happening to me. The ghosts are acting up. I'm like, they're not violent or anything, but they make themselves known. I swear, they make themselves known just recently. That's what I changed the bathroom and stuff, and that's where I hear everything, and everything is happening in the back part of my house where I'm remodeling, and it's it's freaking me out, but I'm kind of getting used to it, you know. Like I'll feel when like I told you, my hair will stick straight up, like, and my necklace. It feels like things that aren't like magnetized or become like magnetized. Excuse me. Like my necklace will be out, and I won't even realize it, but then I'll feel it go like that. Yeah, I do. I do. I talk to it like it's my grandmother. My kids and my husband catch me. Oh God, turn the heater on. Oh my God. Was turning the lamps on. Was turning my husband's grandmother's lamp on every night. It got to the point where I said, "Can you please just turn it off?" I got tired of getting out of bed and turning it off. And like they don't try to hurt me or anything, but they just make themselves known. Like I don't feel threatened. I don't feel in danger. I don't feel my kids are in danger. My husband, he just thinks I'm nuts. So so now to know it. It was running trapped in a BB gun. I thought I thought it first. I thought You're butthead. Here, I have a funny story to tell you. This is what made me think that it was ghost. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this story. The story gives me goosebumps every time I tell it. So, my son was about 3 years old, and I lived in an apartment and I worked nights. My husband was home with my son, and I get this call. I get this call from my husband. He says, "Babe, Joshua, my son's name's Joshua. Babe, Joshua is talking to somebody." And he's like, sounds real like anxious. So I'm like, oh, I said, what are you talking? I said, he's a baby. Babies do that. Kids do that. And he said, no, Bram. I said, what do you say? My husband's mother is a twin. Her twin brother's name was, oh God, now I can't think of it. Jesus. But I never met him. He was dead before I got with my husband. Um, let's see. Oh God, what is my husband's uncle's name? I can't think of it right now. But my son's never met him. I've never met him. So it'll come to me in a second. And when it comes to me, I'll like yell it out. Um, I've never met him. My son's never met him. He's been deceased like in the 80s or early 90s. So what the conversation between my husband and son was, my son said, "Hey dad, I see ghosts." My husband says, "What, Joshua? You see ghosts what on TV or whatever?" He said, "No, dad, I see ghosts. I see Uncle, I can't remember his name. Actually, Uncle, what is his freaking name? Willie. His name's Willie. See, I knew it was coming. Alan is my dad's name. um, Willie. His name's Willie. He said, I see Uncle Willie. My son has never even heard us talk about it. I don't know him, so why would I talk about him? He said, I see Uncle Willie. My husband said, what, Joshua? I said, yeah, I see Uncle Willie. Uncle Willie said he'll see you again someday. Don't be sad. And Uncle Willie wants to know why Nan threw dirt on him. I said, what? He said, why Nan threw dirt on him? My husband said, what? And so my husband called his grandmother and said, Nan, Joshua's saying he's talking to Willie. And Willie wants to know why you threw dirt on him. What does he talk about? His grandmother said, Brian, Willie wanted to be cremated and I buried him. I almost peed my pants. So that freaked me out a little bit. I was like, oh. So that freaked me out because I was like, oh, they say children can see ghosts. I personally don't think I've ever seen ghosts like I had experience like that. Yep. Alan, Alan. That's my dad. That's my daddy. But but yeah. So after that, he's never talked about anything ever again. Yeah, that's kind of freaky too. I have a chilling story about my cousin. We were little, and my uncle used to always go to um camping, and Gosh, I'm bad. I'm horrible with names. Not Deep Creek. Maybe it is Deep Creek. We would go. I don't know. They would go camping in Deep Creek. My cousin Becky was probably 6. Um, so my cousin Becky was probably 6, and she would be called like carrying a conversation with herself, playing by herself, just crazy stuff. My aunt's jewelry box would go off once they came home from camping. My aunt's jewelry box would go off every night, and she's like, "What is going on?" She would hear feet like run to the bathroom. She'd go check on the girls. The girls were sound asleep. So one day Becky was playing in her room, and she's talking, and you know, she's telling my Aunt Carol, you need to set a place. You need to set a place for blah blah blah. And so my aunt's like, "What? What are you talking about, Becky? You got a make believe friend?" And she's like, "No, no, Mom." Well, it started to get to the point where Becky and this little girl, this Becky and whatever, would play in the middle of the night, and my aunt would go to bed. Stuff started happening in my aunt and uncle's bedroom, like the jewelry box would go off constant and be turned all the way around the wrong way, hearing kids' footprints, back and forth, back and forth. So, so Williams. So then my aunt said, "Becky, who are you talking to? Who is this person?" My cousin Becky stated this little girl's full name. Full name. First, middle, last. My aunt said, "Why is she here? I mean, Becky, why is she with you?" Becky said, "I brought her back from camping. She can't find her mommy and daddy. She's looking for her mommy and daddy, and she can't find her mommy and daddy." My Aunt Carol went and looked up the name. Apparently, there was a bad car accident, and mom, dad, and the daughter passed away. And for some reason, no, I got goosebumps on my leg. For some reason, the little girl realized that Becky could see her, and Becky brought her home. And and for my cousin at 6 years old to state this girl's full name, the mom's first name, the dad's first name, and to know that they were in a car accident. That right there, that was enough for me to be like, "What?" There was no way for her to know this or anything. It happened like, I don't know, 8 months prior to them going camping is when the accident. My mailman's just getting here. Happened when 8 months prior to. I have ADHD, as if you can see, everything distracts me. 8 months from the time they went camping. So it was, my aunt had to light a candle and tell the little girl that her parents are not here, that if she would, go wherever, maybe she'll find her parents there, that she's not supposed to be here, or she wants to be with her parents. Her parents probably crossed over. Uh, it was it was crazy. And I don't even think Becky remembers it. Becky's probably, I don't know, 5, 6 years younger than me, maybe a little bit younger. Um, and I don't think she remembers it at all, but I remember it clear as day. Like, just with my like what happened with my Aunt Carol and the jewelry box and her talking to this little girl that nobody else could see. Oh, I got a package. It's my Time to Kill a game. Mailman doesn't even know I'm here. I can't get out of my car. I'm right here. You can leave it on the porch. Thank you. What are you saying, Joshua? I need to. What is a spirit? I'll look it up on dictionary. So, do they exist? I don't think so. Is it supernatural? Entity? I don't know. Holy Spirit, yes. Why not? On this planet. I don't know what happens. I don't know. I, I, I don't know. Nobody knows. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't know. It's like asking if there's a heaven. I don't know. I don't know that either. You know. I know. I hope there is. I know. I'd rather go die believing in God, but I'd rather go believing in God and him not exist than me go not believing in God and have to deal with the consequences. I know that. So I guess it's all about faith. You know, it's all about faith. I guess it's all what you put your faith into. Have any of you played the game to hunt a killer? Just wondering, or even know what it is. I believe that. I believe that too. It's your soul leaves your body. I physically have seen people die. My grandmother, my husband's friend, and I've seen the life leave their body. Like it's weird. It's crazy. I used to be an addict. I OD'd one time and I was taken to the hospital and I was brought um I I was taken to the hospital, John Hopkins, and I woke up with tubes down my throat. They cut my clothes off me. They hit me with Narcan, which is a medicine to bring you out of withdrawal. I mean, bring you out of OD, of overdose. And while I was under, like, I remember it was like going to sleep. I was here and then I wasn't here. I seen bright colors. Stop knocking my phone over, kids. I seen bright, bright color, like the most vibrant colors ever. They were so bright. And it was like I was walking through a kaleidoscope. Um, Here in the physical world, I didn't know what was going on at this time. I mean, I was drugged down the street, my feet, clothes cut off me, tubes inserted down my throat. None of that existed where I was. Where I was, it was peaceful. It might have been a dream. It might have, I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's dark. And I gotta be careful because there's a fox that wants to eat my cat around here. I seen it yesterday. So I gotta make sure my kids don't get eaten by a fox. But yeah. So yeah, yeah. I guess you could. That's what I said. I don't know. I don't know what it was. You know what I mean? But I know I wasn't here. And my physical body meant nothing to me. You could have done anything to my physical body, and I did not feel it there. Um, and I woke up like I woke up from a dream. Like, like I know it started with vibrant, darker, maroons and navy and deep purple, and then it got lighter and lighter and lighter till it was bright whites and like bright sky blue, like it bright yellow. So my husband was bringing me dinner. Um, and then I just kept walking. I mean, it was peaceful and beautiful. It was like walking in a hallway. It was like walking in a long hallway. Yeah, I hate daylight savings time. You're in Florida. You get an extra 45 minutes. But yeah, it, I just know it was very peaceful. I didn't see people. I didn't see anything like that. I was just in an echoey, long kaleidoscope. No, I mean, and it was gorgeous, and I guess it just wasn't my time to go, or whatever. But uh, it was like falling asleep. If I would have not came back to, I wouldn't. I don't think I would have known I was dead. Like my soul was still doing something. I was physically, as I said, I don't know if it was like a dream, like because that's what it felt like. It felt like it was a dream, like how you dream, but it was more vivid than a dream. You know, like it was like what are them dreams you can control? Like I guess like are they like lucid dreams or something like that that you can control? But it was like that. I mean, I couldn't control it, but I was the only person there, and I just know I started in like a deep. You're not getting out the window. A deep dark, kaleidoscope, and got to brighter, brighter, brighter. But I guess before I finished my walk through my kaleidoscope, what was that? before I finished my before I finished my walk through my kaleidoscope, I guess the medication that they gave me, Narcan kicked in, and I jumped up off the table. Electrical activity in your brain. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know what it was. I know I was not breathing. I was not breathing. I mean, for them to have to stick a tube down my throat. And like I said, I did not feel nothing that was happening. I guess it was like being unconscious. It was deeper than a sleep because when somebody's sleeping and you pinch them or something, they jump and they move. I um yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly. I do know that. I know severe anger. Um, like my aunt used to get so mad at my uncle she would black out, like, but she would still be here moving in the physical world. This I was limp, I was dead weight, and but I was alive, not here. Or obviously I was not here. But I couldn't hear anything going on here. It was like being in a coma, I guess. you know just in an echoey coma. I mean, I don't know what it's like to be in a coma, but that's how I imagine a coma would be. So, yeah, I have another packet. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry, I have to hunt the killer. I'm on my third box. I haven't started the first one yet. My brother had seizures. My brother had grand mal seizures. He fell off the side of the porch when he was 2, and he got seizures from trauma. Like I guess it scared him so bad it messed up his brain, and messed up his brain, and he had seizures. He grew out of them, thank God. But he was 2 years old on Klonopin or Clonidine, and me little witch. I said, Patty Cake, ow, Gizzy. um, and luckily, like the medicine didn't do any real damage to him. I mean, I don't Gizzy witch. I don't want to play. It's my new sweater. Um, but yeah, because I know medicine like that can do some serious damage
to your brain, just to your physical body in general, especially when you're young. You take medicine, move your ear, and you take medicine like that that's for an adult. But yeah. You're looking for that fox, aren't you? Oh. So, do you guys want me to do the drawing tonight? I guess I can do it tonight. I wanted to wait till Tuesday, if you didn't mind, just because I spent a lot of money for Christmas, way too much money than I should have, and I get paid on Tuesday, which and it ain't that far away. Today's what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I can do the drawing tonight. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Mine are severe chronic anxiety disorder related. I need to keep kind of pain Xanax to correct some seizures and not want to break the law and be found. So I go with that. Ugh. Don't your medical cover that? Medical insurance cover that? That's crazy. Sorry, them. I look like I'm like I'm petting my cat. Yeah, I would think your insurance covered that. You know what, Joshua? Like some of the medicines though mess you up. Xanax is a dangerous, dangerous drug. You can't squeeze your head through there. um, yeah, yeah, I know. Xanax is dangerous, especially if you mix it with anything like Klonopin or what are you doing? You know, any benzos really not good for you. Well, no medicine's really good for you. You know what? Oh, EEG. At the pharmacy after you get it. Well, not very good. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you shouldn't have to break the law for medicine you need. That's crazy. This world is so crazy. I don't understand it. You know, they got millions and millions of dollars they spend on war and stuff like that, but in other countries that don't even concern us, and then you got people starving here and people with mental illness and people that need medication they can't get it because it costs too much and they could give two craps about you. It's heartbreaking. I get so upset when I see somebody who's fought for this country and they're homeless or poor. That breaks my heart. What? You're not going back in there to get the fox. You wait till daddy gets here and put you in the house. No, no, Giz. Come on, you eat. Gizzy, come here. If I put it up, you'll leave it alone. Oh, see, can't get out. Yeah. Christ, I wouldn't want to break the law at all. That the law is it's not on a Libra scale at all. You can break the same crime as somebody else and get 20 years, while somebody that breaks the same law and gets 3 years. So it's like, hmm? Alexa, it's so important. I have to take Adderall. My son is on Falkland, which is like Adderall. and he's been on since he's 5. And if he doesn't have his medicine, oh my God, he's a force to be reckoned with. Oh my God, that boy can give me an instant migraine. And sometimes the stores don't have it, and they're like, "Oh, it'll be in 3 days." I'm like, number one, that's a it's kind of like a narcotic. You can't not give people the medication, especially when they're physically addicted to them. My son is 13. He's been taking his medicine since he was 5. If he does not have it for 3 or 4 days, he's going to start going through withdrawal. He will start going through withdrawal. And no 13-year-old kid or even younger, even older, should have to go through withdrawal because of a medicine that the pharmacy don't carry. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, I am not your walking toy. I can't see. Yeah, yeah. Like the one pharmacy I used to take my son's prescription to, it used to be a Rite Aid. Now it's a Walgreens. But it seemed like they never had. Every time I would go, they would have to order. God dang it! They would have to order it, and I got cat hair in my eye. Ugh. And I'm like, he has one pill left. I can't send him to school like that. If Joshua does not have his medicine, he is you're unable to tolerate him. Yeah, he is a cyclone without his medicine. Like, totally different kid. Totally different kid. I'm sorry. I can't, I can't make it to me. I don't. That's what my daughter passed away from, an enlarged heart. The doctors were treating her. Yes, I can't say. The doctors were treating her for asthma, and she had an enlarged heart. And that's a whole nother story for another day. But mom, stop putting your butt in the camera. Come on, baby, come on. But but yeah, yeah, enlarged heart is not a good thing. Wow. And it's crazy. It's crazy how, like, kids, come on. I feel like doctors don't even do their jobs, a lot of them anymore. Like, oh, I'm going to try with a new doctor. I had it all lined up 15 years ago, but I was living. He winded my back window down. I was living paycheck to paycheck, working 45 hours a week. Oh my God. That's not safe at all. Wow. You're lucky you're alive. That's dangerous. Oh my God, it's dangerous. I couldn't imagine. Like, I'm picturing in my head, like my brother when he had seizures, going to work and having oh my God. Me and my brother are super close. Like, I could not imagine. I'm the kind of person where I can call my little brother anything I want, but you call my little brother something, you're in trouble. He was like, you're too poor to continue. What? Wow. Sorry, guys. That's crazy. Wow. Ow, get stop biting me. You witch. I'm not letting you out. Yeah, like that's crazy. Sorry, guys, I know it's getting dark. I'm looking for my candy. I got candy in here. I'm hungry. My car's a disaster area, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah, that's when my brother had epilepsy. Um, and he was little. He was like 2 or 3. And every time he would have a seizure, he would pee his little underwear. And he would say, "Mommy, I shook." But he did grow out of it, thank God. Yeah, that's crazy. And there's so many different kinds of epilepsy medicine. Like they have to find the exact right one for you because everybody's different. It's another thing. Like I at one time, like I thought I would need antidepressants because I was just miserable like after my daughter. But then I'm like, do I really want to take this for the rest of my life to be happy? If I have to take this to be happy, I won't exist. You know? And then I guess I don't want to say I grew out of it because I didn't grow out of it, but I learned how to cope with it, I guess, better. You know, I didn't want to be on something for the rest of my life. There we go. Because I was a drug addict, number one, and I don't want to be on anything. I don't want to have to take anything to be normal, if you understand what I mean. Like, I don't have to depend on anything. I feel like you're under lock and key. You can't go on vacation unless you got your medic. It's just, I never want to have to feel like that again. Ever. I wonder if I can answer that. Yeah, I don't want to have to take medicine. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My phone rang. Could you hear me talking to my husband? Or does it go blank? Yeah, I was on a phone call. Oh, I'm sorry, Joshua. Like I ignored all your message. You probably thought I was being a jerk. I'm sorry. I said, hold on a second. I had to answer my phone. I'm just eating, reading your conversation, reading your messages. I was like that too. I did not want to medicate my child. I did not. I did not want to medicate him. But it got to the point where I absolutely could not deal with him. I, and it's a horrible thing to say. I love my son to death, but there was times where I did not like him. I loved him and love him always, but there was times where I did not like him, and I did not want to feel like that. That made me feel like a horrible, horrible person. I told you you could call him. I can put you on piano. I absolutely can put you on piano. Mm, I'm just feeding my face, feeding my face. What we'll do, Joshua, is I have to come up with a way to do this drawing tonight. So I'm going to probably just take all the names, put them in my bowl, and then just pick a name. I think we have like 64, 70 like subscribers. I need more subscribers. Like, definitely need more subscribers. I want to try to get monetized so we can, so I can do other things on YouTube. Like, I can't record straight to YouTube because I don't have 1,000 viewers. So I have to go through StreamYard on my phone. If I do it on my computer, I don't have to. It's slobbering everywhere. Um, but I'm thinking it's 5:48 here. Um, I think I'm gonna do. Oh my god! To adopt me and a few position damaged children, including two of my younger biological brothers. Joshua, how many biological siblings do you have? Is it you and two brothers? Is that all your biological siblings? I have a brother from my real father that I didn't even know existed till I was 21. And I love him to death. His name's Eric. I have three brothers, no sisters. And and I love Eric to death. And I hate that I missed so much of his life. God, I hate so much of his life. Yeah, Joshua's parents sound amazing, amazing. They do amazing things for many in need children. He tells me stories about them all the time. Very well-rounded parents. Merlin. Oh God, step kids like 81, 82, 83. Me and your brother were born in the same year. Merlin. Me and Merlin were born in the same year. I'm January 82. Yeah. Back to back to back. I always say step, like your kids in step, one right after the other. I think, Joshua, you want to help me out since you're awesome? I need. I am so blessed. Like, no kid should ever have to go through something like that. Eh, oh my God. Like, I get upset because my mother is a narcissist, like big time. Me and my mother do not get along very well, but she has never physically beat me or tried to sell me or put me in any physical harm. I mean, mentally, she screwed me up pretty good, but I've always had stuff. I've never went without, you know, and thank God for my stepfather. My stepfather is my world. Without that man, God knows where I'd be. That man, that man loves me unconditionally as if I was his own kid. My brother wasn't even born yet. That man's done everything with me, for me. I mean, my dad he is my father. He is my dad. I don't care what anybody else says. Maybe not by blood. Ugh, God, it's horrible. My brother cried too much too. I used to yell at the door, "Shut that baby up!" Mm, I could imagine. Oh my God, my son's a little a-hole, but I could never, ever, ever do something to hurt him. I get upset after I yell at him. I get sad. Like, especially I know wires are crossed in my son's head with having ADHD super bad and stuff, and not everything is his fault. But I couldn't. I mean, I get mad at him. Don't get wrong. I get mad, but I never in a million years would think of putting my hands on him or hurting him. I carried that little boy for 9 months. He is a part of me. You don't hurt it. A parent's job is to nurture and protect your child. That is your main goal as a parent. you know, to nurture and raise and protect that child. That child can't do nothing on its own. Like it depends on you for everything. Oh my God. Wow. my nose, it's hard to breathe too, but it ain't from beatings. It's from walking into walls. I walked into a wall the other day. I have a big knot on my eye, and my nose is swollen. I think I could see in the dark, so I turned the lights off and tried to walk through my house to get to my bedroom. It doesn't work really well. See my big knot on my eye. It's like the wall went straight like that. My nose hurts and my eye. Oh, don't tell anybody I did that. Oh, my poor eye. It's really dark out. I got a new sweater. It was on sale. Well, it wasn't on sale. I had Kohl's cash from Christmas. I don't know if you guys have Kohl's where you are from. I had $80 in cold cash, so I had to spend it for the second. So I went and got me some shirts. My baby gives. Kitty girl. There she is with her tail. This is every day. We do this every day. Every day I go to work. She comes and jumps in my car window when I get home. And then I don't let her up past dark because there's a fox that's trying to get her. I'm afraid he's gonna get her. He's a big fox too. It doesn't look like he missed many meals. Oh, I don't know what. Oh, get, oh, guys, I know there's only like two of you on here. I got something for Christmas that I am going to do a raffle for. Not the one I have. It's going to be a brand new one. I am going to show you tonight because it is amazing. It's amazing. My parents bought it for me for Christmas, and it's amazing. So I think I'm going to do a raffle. God, let shine right my eye. I think I'm going to do a raffle to where people can pay a couple dollars for a raffle and maybe do it as a bingo or something like that. I don't know. And so you'll get something. I know it's expensive. My parents, I'm sure they pay. I know when I looked to buy it, what I'm talking about, the lowest one I seen was $800. So if I can do a raffle where people pay $5 for a chance to win something that's, $800, I think that would be awesome. Especially if you have kids. When I show you this, you are going to be amazed. If you don't know what I'm talking about. When I show it to you, I don't even know what to call it. So the same button is a constant reminder. Come on, yes. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I get hit in the face with a tail one more time. Joshua, keep my chat busy for a second. I just want to get my stuff together real fast. Joshua, entertain them for 1 second, real fast, please. Thank you. You're awesome. I'm still gonna talk to you, but I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second just because you can see my neighbor's house when I grab my phone, and I don't want to violate their privacy. I can't wait to sing without my knife. I bought a new I bought a new mic today. I can't wait to try it out. Look, oh, that's not the piece I want to show you, but I'll show it to you anyway. Look, it is amazing. It was on sale at Best Buy. You're hurting me, yes. You're hurting me. Yes, you're hurting me. It's a new microphone. It's supposed to be really, really good too. I know you love tech. I get sidetracked so easy. Look, my new microphone. So we'll see how this works. It's called I don't know what it's called. It's by L Lab. And it looked like it said jab. So I was like, oh my god, it's perfect. Let's see if I can grab this. Stretch, Brandy, stretch. Can you see that? You see? That's what it's supposed to look like. So we'll try this out. I'm already loud. You thought what was hair? A hair dryer? No, it's a microphone. It's a microphone. That's cute. It's supposed to be really good, guys. Yeah, that's what I said. It looks like it says the jab, but it says L Lab. So I had to have it. Had to have it, because if everybody don't know, the jab stands for Joshua and Brandy. But Joshua don't post videos. He don't post videos to the channel anymore because I accidentally changed the password. And I don't remember what it was. But I did email you. So I'm blind as a bat. I don't know what I'm doing. One of these. There we go. Yeah. So it's my fault that Joshua hasn't posted any I have a cordless label my girlfriend on the way. I have no idea what that means, Joshua. I do not. I gotcha. I gotcha. This one takes the plug. You can either use USB or the ring. The ones that plug into like headphones. The 3-ring. You know more about tech than I do, so. Yeah, these microphones, it was on sale. It was regularly like $70. It was on sale for $30. Can't beat that. With a baseball bat. Couldn't beat it. The car like right beside me. It's shining its lights right in my face. It says compact studio quality USB microphone. Recording sample rate. I don't even know what all that means. 96 kilohertz, 24-bit. It's got like different settings that I don't know what either one of them mean. It says Omni and cardioided and Omni. So if anybody knows what that means, feel free to let me know. Yeah, $30 was wonderful. $30, I'll take that all day long. Especially if it's something I'm gonna get use out of. I got the email. I just have been busy. Oh no, where are you moving to? My bougie buddy. And the writing mobile repair videos I'm recording. Taking my memory and time then. Yeah. That's my problem too. Like it's not about making it's easier for me to do a live video than it is for me to edit and upload a video. Like I struggle with editing. It takes me forever. Absolutely forever. Like putting the intro in and putting the everything in and God, my head hurts right there from where I hit the wall. It's just I don't know. That's why that's one of the main reasons I got Joshua to join my channel is is to help me edit. He's great at stuff like this. I don't have the time for stuff to edit, and he does a great job of it. And he has the biggest heart in the world. Oh, I know, I'm still outside. I said, let me hit pause so I can go in the house and everything. I still haven't done it. It's nice and peaceful out here, except for my cat. We talk back and forth to each other. I know you're really good at editing. Uh, I'm really bad at it. It's not even bad. I get frustrated, and I have all these apps now to, for thumbnails and editing, and I can't remember which is what. And then I gotta take pictures to put it in my. This is a pain in the foot. Like for the ghost video, for this video that I was gonna do, I was gonna upload this one, like about ghosts. That, as you can plainly see, I get off topic frequently. Um, I pulled all the pictures, put them in a row, did everything, made a thumbnail. God, made a thumbnail and everything. And then I was like, do I really want to go through and edit? I'll just go live. I need the live hours anyway to become monetized. So, Happy New Year. How are you? Do you have plans for tonight? Oh, love hate relationship. You're hurting me. Ow. Um, no plans. I'm old. I don't do anything. Stay in and eat. Stay in and eat with my kitty and my husband. My kids aren't home tonight, so that's wonderful. Peace and quiet. Love peace and quiet. I I don't have a desk or workstation. I have a recliner and an RV system. You will not have to live in a tent. Do you think your dad would not make you live in a tent? If worse comes to worse, I'll put you in my haunted spare room. But you got to get used to season change. You're in Florida. It's nice there all the time. It's not nice here all the time. What? Did I get some apple pies? I'm still hungry. Here's my candy I was looking for. Have any of you tried this? They're called Lindor chocolates. Have any of you tried these? It has white chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate. No, they're not sponsored or anything. I don't know why I'm giving them a commercial, but they're really good. I got them for Christmas. I think somebody didn't win them, so they gave them to me because I'll eat anything. What color is the white chocolate ones? I like white chocolate, but I can only eat a little bit of it. It makes my stomach hurt. It's too creamy. Folks, it's been the circle of death. I refreshing may have to restart. What? You and your internet, Joshua. I don't even know how we can fix that. I'm sorry. I keep beating my face. I'm starving. And then he ran off. I said, Joshua, watch my cat. My car looks like I live in it. Like, really. I need to clean it super bad. But, what are you looking for, guys? A fox is going to get you. So, I'm definitely going to do drawing. Oh, I bit my tongue. Definitely going to do drawing later. But the winner may have to wait till Tuesday for me to pay them. Just because I spent a lot for Christmas. And I don't want to cut myself short. But I will draw it tonight anyway. And then the winner, no, Tuesday. Well, no, tonight, but no, Tuesday I will Cash App or PayPal them the winning. I promise you'll get the money. I just don't want to cut myself short. My kids wait till the last minute to tell me they need money for something. But Mom, remember I need $30 for this. You never said nothing about this. My kids are spoiled, rotten, spoiled. I blame it on my husband. I let him take the blame. He always makes me be the bad guy to them. He always plays the good guy. I'm always the bad guy when it comes to the kids. But that's okay. My dad said they'll respect me more. I said, yeah, okay. Okay. My kids forgot where they came from. Definitely. Definitely forgot where they came from. They expect things now. Like when I get paid, they expect to get something. They forget how quickly it was that me and my 5-year-old son were panhandling on a corner so we had a place to sleep. Now that I make really, really good money, he thinks I owe it to him. He forgets he needs to humble himself. It can happen to anybody at any time, you know? So, what are you looking at, kids? I, I tried to make up for that incident, for that time, by compensating with money and gifts, which was not the thing to do. Excuse me, was not the thing to do. All that did was make my kids not appreciate stuff, which is not a good thing. Because as quick as I made it, it can be taken away. Nobody's job is 100% secure, you know? Um, I, I don't, I don't know how to describe it, say it. Like, I am not one of them stay at home, collect welfare kind of moms. I like to earn everything I have and work for and accumulate it on, on our own. Now you could sit back and say, you know what? I worked hard for that. I worked really hard for that house. I worked hard for that new, excuse me, that new kitchen. You know, I worked hard to pay the car payment on here. I earned it. You know, trust me, nothing was given to me. My parents, hi Joshua. My parents did give, not give me anything that I have. I really worked for it. My parents are great people in the sense of taking care. They took care of us, but My dad and mom had to work for everything they have, and my parents aren't poor. Aren't poor. I remember we started out in a 2 bedroom little tiny apartment in Baltimore City, and my mom busted her butt, and my dad busted their butt to make sure me and my brother were taken care of. And that's one of the reasons why I respect my dad so much. You know, he did, as the man of our family, he did what he had to do to make sure Christmas came, to make sure, me and my brother were happy, to make sure we had vacation during the summer, And when you're young, you take it for granted. You don't realize, you think, oh, that's how families are, it's how it's supposed to be. That involves money, time, And like I said, he's my stepdad. He didn't have to do any of that stuff for me. He chose to be my dad. Come on, kids. And I am so lucky because me and my brother Eric, we have the same dad, and our dad's a piece of crap. You know what I mean? And he didn't have that male figure in his life, which is sad because he's a guy. He should have had, you know, somebody teaching him how to be a man. God darn it, Gibbs. And he didn't have that. And it's crazy. My stepdad, told him, "You can come to my house whenever you want. You're welcome to my house whenever you want. I will make sure you don't go without." What? That's my brother from another guy, not my mom's kid. My dad, but that's how my dad is. My dad is wonderful, wonderful. My dad used to put my socks with me for school, and I pretend like I was sleeping, and he would, like dress me for school, and and he would read two books that he read to me every day. One was called Crocodile Smile, and I remember that book like nothing. And another one was like these little um beavers, but it was a family of beavers. It's like the Bernstein Bears, but it's not the Bernstein Bears. It's called something else. Like, and they have like My First Day at School and stuff like that. He used to read me that stuff all the time. Mm, a cat in a car. What? You're taking the birds on a bicycle? Yeah, my cat's in the car. Every day she ends up in my car. Joshua, entertain my one guest in the chat for a minute. It's probably you, Joshua. I'll be right back. Right back. I have no idea what I hit. So I had to leave and come back in. Give me 2 seconds. Joshua, can you like on my StreamYard? Like, you know how you can hear me? Like, I pay for where I can have up to 10 people on my panel. Let me see. Let me see something. Invite a guest. Copied. Um, oh. Hold on. Uh, I guess. Calm down. There we go. How do I how do I pin it at the top? You know how to do that? Here, Joshua. What do you say? Oops, I missed what you said about people capacity and stuff. I posted the StreamYard to so you could come in and talk instead of having to keep typing. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna see. If I click on you, I don't know how to make you moderate. I don't know how to do that. Settings, general, guest, guest center, guest rules, authenticate. I don't know. I don't know how. Ship videos up for comment. For each. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna have to play with it and figure out how to do it. Because I don't know. Oh shoot, what I hit. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue, but I know. I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to ask them because I don't know how to do it at all. So I have to figure out how to do it. I'm gonna have to ask uh, just Jay. You lost your earbuds. Is that my dinner? I'm waiting for my dinner. I Uber Eats everything. I'm gonna make you a stand that holds all your all his streaming supplies and equipment. His headphones, his microphone, his camera. Yeah, I have no idea how to do that. I'm new at this. I'm getting better. I am. I'm getting better. I swear. I'm trying anyway. Mm, if I have to go view it on YouTube in order to do that. I thought I just lost you guys. Build your stand. Build your stand that holds everything. Holds your earbuds, holds your microphone, holds everything. I don't know how to pin stuff to the top either. I don't know if I have to view it in YouTube. Because right now I'm in StreamYard. I'm not even in YouTube. It just posts to YouTube. Like I can get out of StreamYard and go to YouTube. I think that's what I have to do to be able to make you a moderator and um and pin stuff to the top and stuff like that, I guess. But I don't think so because Just Jay does his from StreamYard and he pins out stuff at the top. Oh, I think I can do it. Banner. It, let's see. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I am so sorry because I do not know what I'm doing. I'm trying though. I really am. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'm sure I'll figure it out. It won't take too long, I guess. But nobody should be treating anybody disrespectful or anything like that. Because let me tell you, Joshua is one heck of a um moderator. He he is. He is. Now that was my chat. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I had to do it in YouTube. I'll figure it out. But yeah, Joshua has the authority, same amount of authority I have. Oh, great, porn! Yay! um, yeah, Joshua has just as much authority to block somebody on my on when I'm doing a podcast as I do. He he's great at doing that, at keeping people in line and stuff like that. And he takes his job very seriously. He makes sure everything runs smooth. He's definitely my right hand man. Yeah, that's all I need. Porn links or something. My son to get on there and see that. Sometimes too good. Yeah, yeah, you're really good at it. I trust Joshua. Joshua makes really good decisions. When he makes a decision, I know I can trust his decision. He and it's human. He makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Um, always treat Joshua kind. But connecting Bluetooth on PC a little more complicated than Android. Oh no, I hope not, because I have to connect the Bluetooth on my laptop. I hate using my laptop. I thought it would be so much easier to stream from my laptop than my phone. Absolutely not. My laptop shows me a lot more information. I might be able to do everything from my laptop, like moderator and everything like that, because it shows me everything on my laptop than it does on my Android. So, but it's hard to work. Like I'm used to touch screen, so I keep trying to touch my screen on my laptop, and nothing's happening. I've been in here for 2 hours. Right now, right now. That's what you get your stuff all set up. I'm gonna go in the house, take the cat in the house, and then I'm gonna run another live. I guess I'll start live back up maybe 6:30, 7:30, like 8:30. If you're up and you wanna hop on, and that way I'll bring you on as panel so you can speak just like I am. That way it's easier if I gotta do something. I just boom, click off, you know what I mean? And we can both talk at this. Oh, guess. So I'm gonna hop off here real fast. Um, try to eat some real food, take my cat in so everybody ain't gotta stare at her ass. Move. and and then and then we'll start back up. Cool? Awesome. Thanks guys. That's why I'll be right back in like 8:30. So all right. Awesome.